all eyes will be maybe something on Wagner's Arsenal. 5-2 win. The I don't know, the something with, oh no, 5-2 win. No, I can't read it. Yeah, but anyway, something about football. This is an old ammunitions box. I think it's around World War One, but maybe a little bit earlier. It's full of perfume. But I think my granddad saved this from a skip he was working at many years ago. My late granddad. So yeah, an ammunitions box that I dragged out of the shed and decided I liked, so I've had it ever since. And it is cool actually. It's had a bit of woodworm that I've treated in the past. Yeah, I think it's cool. We have a metal one in the shed as well, I think. We've got tools in. But there were a pair of these. The other one wasn't in a very good way, and I think I left it behind when we moved house. But I still have this one, and it's handy storage, so taking things off skips runs in the family. What can you say? This is also another trunk that I found in the shed. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? It's looking a bit rough now, but I did paint it and kind of rub it back on the top. It's looking a bit rough because I've used it for lots of junk over the years, but it had the boards on the bottom missing actually, and I fixed it years ago. Oh lordy. Remember guys, bend with your back, not your knees. Oh. These are all like factory books. Wildlife, plants, flora and fauna, and fungi. The ABCs of poultry raising. Rambles with nature students. Birds, mushrooms and toadstools, beachcombing and beechcraft, garden wildlife, the modern herbal dispensary. Anyway, you kind of get the picture. Oh, my granddad got me this. The Observer's Book of Wild Animals. The 17th of the 3rd, 2006. To Alex from Grandad Bill. Oh. This display here has got my wax seal collection in that I've been gradually collecting over the years, and there's just a load of sheep skulls in here, but that's another story, and perfume bottles. There's a few fox skulls as well, but yeah, and roe deer. There's an old compass, glasses, a few old compasses. There is a few watch chains and some telescopes, antique ones. This is really cool actually. How cool is that? It's a bookcase. But I'm going to dismantle my bed. Oh, actually, this bed here, this old thing, I actually found at the barn in the last house we lived in when I was a kid. It was like hanging up. It was tied by like baler twine onto one of the rafters. And I obviously wanted a new bed. So I was like, oh, that looks cool. It's like Edwardian, be over 100 years old. And it's just a basic kind of cast iron bed with like a spring like base. So it's really springy. Anyway, I've slept on this for years now, but we're about to get an upgrade, so we won't be throwing it out or getting rid of this bed. It'll probably go somewhere else, probably in the attic, creepy attic bed.
I overheard of a pretty maid was lamenting for Geordie. My Geordie will be hanging a golden chain. It's not the chain of many. He was born of King's royal breed and lost to fearless lady.
It's time to tackle the bed. Right, we're gonna get a hammer and try and tap it because it unhooks and the head and base come off. Might need a bit of WD-40 on it actually. I mean, it's quite cool, but it still has the spring base attached, which makes for a really comfortable bed. I found a rubber hammer, but these joints look solid. It sounds all echoey in this room now, it's weird. I'm gonna flip the bed over. Look. Oh goodness, this is in a bit of a state. this is going to come out, this old heater. I've never actually ever seen them working. There's one in several rooms of the house. I don't think they're connected, so I will be removing this. Yeah, I think that's it for today. It's quite late. It's nice to finally finish stripping the paint off the door and the shutters. It's nice to see the back of that. The floor is horrific. It looks awful. Hopefully I'll be back when I've got a little bit more energy, but I'm absolutely knackered right now. Goodbye. Cattle grid. Right, we're going up onto the fells now. Onto the tops, as we say. It's a very tiny road, this. It's just a single track road. Well, I think I'm gonna park the bike up just here because that is an amazing view. Ah, no! And it's windy. Gonna have to position the bike differently, I think. The Fiido T1 Pro is a powerful and robust utility e-bike, perfect for use on our homestead and beyond. It boasts a 960 watt battery and a 48 volt silent brushless rear hub motor. The wheels on the T1 Pro are one-piece solid magnesium alloy with 4-inch fat tyres and an efficient hydraulic disc brake system. You might have noticed that this video is actually sponsored by the lovely people at Fiido. They sent us this incredible bike that I have been testing out. Although I mentioned some of the specs earlier, what it's all about, I just wanted to give my thoughts on it because I'm absolutely loving it. So we have two other e-bikes. This one is my absolute favourite. I love all the details. It's all the details. I love the colour green. And isn't it crazy that it's almost identical to the colour green that I'm going to paint my bedroom, which is just a weird coincidence. It's a gorgeous colour, I have to say. I love the wood detailing as well on the back. I love that the carrier is built in. I love that it came with the basket on the front. I love how it's kind of like a mopedy kind of bike. And it's got the dimming light on the front. You can dim the light, and it's wired up to the light on the back as well. I love everything about it. I love how the battery has a handle on it. You can just lift it out. It's got a much better range than our other bikes, and it's really powerful as well. It's super powerful. I love the thumb throttle as well. That's really great. I think I like it better than the twisty throttle. it's easier. It's easier, and I think you've got more control as well. What more can I say about this? The suspension's great as well. Yeah, I have to say, I've been over some really some really rough tracks. Our track is really rough, and it just goes over the rocks. Like, it's so smooth, it's lovely. The fat tyres really help with that as well. Or it's like an off-road hybrid mountain bike moped, if that makes any sense. Because the pedaling with this bike seat, it's really wide at the front, so when you're pedaling, it really kind of rubs on your legs. That's one criticism I'd say about it. And I love that it's got like an ignition, like a moped as well. I love that little feature. Although it hasn't got as many gears as our other two mountain e-bikes, it's definitely more geared towards sort of the throttle moped sort of vibe. But I'm not complaining. Because sometimes it's nice to be lazy and just to kind of cruise along, without having to pedal. And we've got loads of tracks around here, all over these fells, this whole area. And we can go for miles just using the throttle and be really lazy. But after doing loads of work in and around the house, it's nice to just go out for a little tour around without having to sort of bust a gut. I'm trying to think of what more I can say about it. Oh, I love that it comes with the mud guards as well, because you usually have to buy those separately. And we did ask for the pannier for the back, which is super high quality. I'd recommend you buying it with the pannier for the back as well, because that's absolutely brilliant quality. It's like hard shell on the sides. I love it. I love everything about it. It's so easy to ride. It's a step through, of course, as you can see. It's really easy to get on. It would be really great for people who also have mobility issues, I think, because it's definitely geared more towards the mopedy side of e-bikes, if you get what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm really supposed to be collecting some elderflowers because we planted an elderflower bush at home, because there's very few elder hedges around here. There's one at the bottom of this fell that I rode past to get up here. So on the way back, I'm going to pick some elderflowers off that to make elderflower cordial, of course. I didn't want to strip the elderflower bush we had at home completely of all the flowers, because it takes quite a few to make a batch of elderflower cordial. So that's one of the reasons I've come out, because I need to get some flowers. That's why I've got my wicker basket with me as well. But you know what? I think I'm going to continue a little bit further over the fells. It's a beautiful ride along this road, so I'm going to take full advantage of my little break. It's so nice being out here. Bar the wind, because I know you're wobbling around. I've had to weigh you down. Anyway, I'm blabbering on. I'm gonna head off now. Would you like to come with me? I'm going up the road. If you want to come with me, just hop on the back or something. I don't know. We love the power and range of the T1 Pro as well. With its 150km or 93-mile pedal assist range, that is 100km or 62-mile full throttle range, with 7-speed seamless gears and 4 power assist levels.
He's got day to marvel in slum. I dye my petticoats, I dye them red, and around the world I bake my bread until my parents shall wish me dead.
It also has a max speed of 45 kilometers per hour or 30 miles per hour, and a max weight limit of 200 kilograms or 400 pounds, which will be perfect for carrying cargo like logs, materials, groceries, or even an extra person. And finally, the large headlights, brake lights, and tail lights are a very nice feature which definitely feels safer when riding on public roads, especially at darker times of the year up here in Scotland.
He's got day to marvel in slum. And now my love has gone to France to try his fortune to advance. If years come back, these battle chains, he's got day to marvel in slum. Shoo, 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 la, roo, shoo, go, sucker, shoo, go, cute, shoo, go, that's a kuseli, lamb. He's got day to marvel in slum.
Right, so basically, I'm in the middle of the road right now. It's so quiet here. I'm on my way back down. We're on our way back down off the fells. And it's a beautiful afternoon. So, let's go. Just roll all the way down here now. Let's get some elderflower. The bike is so powerful, I've never had to worry once about getting up this hill. Hi! What an amazing view. That seat is where I was sitting before. My phone battery's dead, which is what I used to film on. So we're gonna have to go and collect the elderflower with the GoPro because everything's dead. Whee! It's this fun. I hope it's not too windy. It's less windy down here than it was up there. I can smell like fresh hay. It smells amazing out here. Such a contrast from being up on the fells. Here is an elder. Gotta navigate through the undergrowth a little bit here. Oh my goodness. take some off the one at home as well. Right, so I did it. I got what I came for. I didn't come for what I got. Come for what I got. I did that as well. But going through the undergrowth now. Not used to filming on this camera. Going back to the bike, and from there back home, and unfortunately back to work as well. So I suppose I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe next week when I'm back to work. What a great bike. 10 out of 10. Please do go and check out Fiido website. We'll leave a link in the description down below. Go and take a look at the bike on their website, because they've got loads more information. They've got more details about the bike if you're interested. So anyway, I'm going now, and gonna enjoy my ride home, I think. Okay, so it is the next day, well, it's the next afternoon now. I do try and work on this room in my afternoon, so here we are. It's getting dark again, but I was originally planning to leave this furniture in here because it's full of my clothes and really heavy, but I think it's actually going to be easier if I take them out. And we do have space in the craft room, which is just next door. It's where I've been putting all my stuff. And a lot of my stuff I'm actually going to get rid of. Those like drawers with the mirror on that was behind you. I think I'm going to get rid of that and take it to the auction. As well as the bedside table, which isn't actually even a bedside table. It's just like a mismatch of different things that have been screwed together. There's a table over there. I want an antique wardrobe. That one's not antique, and I like these, but they need some work. So these are going to be this is traditional Scottish furniture, by the way. Traditional Scottish drawers, set of drawers, and they need a bit of TLC. He's in a bit of a bad way, but what I'm going to do is take all the drawers out and then ask Mum to help me take these out, because I can't lift this by myself. Same with the display. You see some like museum display cabinets over there, which you might think's a bit random. So they need to go upstairs to the loft, into the attic at some point, but the problem is they're too wide. I'm going to have to take off the door frame, so they ended up just staying in my room, but for now I think they're going to go in the craft room as well. So is the wardrobe, which is also cram-packed with stuff. When I take all the clothes out there, move the wardrobe, put everything back. So just taking the furniture off this room is a struggle enough as it is. But the next stage, after I've done all that, I need to take up this this huge rug. I'm going to have to take the heater off the wall, the like old 90s heater, and then remove the skirting boards. It feels like you can't do this until you've done this, then you can't do this until you've done this, but before you do that you've got to do these things as well. Nothing straightforward, but one step at a time. I've done, I think the worst thing, the thing I was dreading the most was stripping the door and the shutters, and that's over with now, so anyway, I'm going to start taking away these drawers. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a new recycled brushed cotton duvet bed set, and it has little robins on and berries and oak leaves and acorns, and I really liked it. So that's my new bed. How exciting. It seems like such a long way off, but
Got to stop doing that.